It is heavily rumored and heavily possible that Anthony Joshua is going to be taking on Kubrat Pulev November 26th, 2016. Now, I feel that that's a very big fight, like a super fight, in my personal opinion. Because I know who Kubrat Pulev is. I know the type of star he is over there in Bulgaria and Germany. He's from Bulgaria, right? I'm looking him up now. Give me 1 minute. But when he fought Vladimir Klitschko, that was a huge, huge fight. And even though he got stopped and knocked down multiple times, he still gave Vladimir Klitschko some problems. And it's mostly because he's got like this form. He's from Bulgaria, and he fights over in Germany. He's got this form about him, like where he keeps his hands like high, And it's a gift and it's a curse because, like, when he misses, you can fire right over the top of that, and and hit him clean, But I think it's a huge fight, and also I think he has a very good chance to knock Anthony Joshua out. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at T Street Live, Instagram at TST Controversy, and on Facebook at T Street Controversy Live. So he had that fight with his last fight was against Derek Chisora. I covered that fight, and he won the fight. I don't feel it was a split decision in any type of way. You can tell. I don't know if it was like rust or if he didn't take Derek Chisora seriously, but I expected him to stop Derek Chisora, but he couldn't. And I forgot. I'm sorry. I did cover the fight. Go look it up. I forgot why. I got to watch it over again. But Anthony Joshua's in a situation where now, being IBF champion and being with the most stringent boxing organization there is, as far as if you're an IBF ranked fighter, if you keep winning, you're going to get your shot. The IBF don't play. They don't get involved with politics like that. When it comes to the WBC, they've gotten a lot better. Mauricio Suleiman has gotten a lot better. And it's no disrespect, rest in peace to, Jose, his father, but, things wasn't right. As far as boxing was concerned, things wasn't right. But like Mauricio Suleiman with the WBC, he'll work with you, and the promoters. For example, what happened with the Canelo versus Golovkin situation. Canelo had to drop his belt because, from my understanding, and from what I've learned from it, the WBC went to Canelo like, yo, dog, like, we've been giving you these extensions and shit. Like, we've been giving you these extensions, and you're gonna make us look bad. It's gonna fall back on us on why we didn't strip you. You told us you was gonna fight Golovkin. So it's like, just please, kindly, just vacate your belt, because if you don't, you put us, we gonna have to strip a Mexican. We Mexican, we're gonna have to strip you, bro. But when it comes to IBF, they don't be fucking around. You have seen a little bit of shenanigans, a little bit of maneuvering with the Kell Brooks situation as far as Errol Spence is concerned. But that's another video. But it's a weird situation with the IBF, is because Anthony Joshua technically has two mandatories. I don't know what they did with that, but you had Kubrat Pulev, who fought Derek Chisora for that mandatory spot. And then you had Joseph Parker, who fought the New Zealand fighter. We're going to talk about him in a minute. Who fought Carlos Takam in a fight where he didn't look good for a mandatory spot. But what happened was Joseph Parker was the WBO mandatory for the winner of Klitschko versus Fury. But he would have had to wait until after. I'm not going to get into that. Let me stay on this. He was the WBO mandatory, but he's been saying an immediate for a while now, even before he fought Carlos Takam. It's like, no, I'm going after Anthony Joshua. But see, the thing about Joseph Parker is they said after Anthony Joshua beat Dominic Breazeale that Joseph Parker was going to be his mandatory, and he had to fight Joseph Parker before January, if I'm correct. Some maneuvering happened where Joseph Parker himself is not ready to fight Anthony Joshua. He's a very, very good fighter, but stepping up in competition as he has, and fighting more frequently, he's not ready. You can tell he doesn't feel that he's ready. So I think he's doing the right thing by taking some time to sharpen some things up. So let me stay back on topic. So it's rumored that there's going to be a crazy sick triple header, and I hope that they televise it in the United States. I'm talking about the whole card, the whole the three fights, the three heavyweight fights that are supposed to take place between Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev, Joseph Parker versus David Price, and David Price is said to have and has said that he knocked out Anthony Joshua in sparring, and Anthony Joshua hasn't said it hasn't happened. And why would David Price not lie about that, especially with his suspension, despite the way he lost to Erkan T for steroids or not? And then Dylan White versus Derek Chisora. Dylan White is just a younger version of Derek Chisora, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, he's just a younger version. You know, he's just gonna always be that like that. He's gonna always be like that domestic level UK gatekeeper. And I'm not being disrespectful. That's just my opinion. You know, because motherfuckers, sometimes these boxers be getting mad and shit. You know, and it's like, it's just my opinion. You know, like do better, bro. You know, do better. You know, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. But you know, like I said, I hope that Showtime, who Anthony Joshua signed to, televises the card. But also, when Kubrat Pulev fought Klitschko, that was on HBO, and that was that did a really good, like they did really good ratings. So you have to think that Eddie Hearn, you know, and Showtime and Sky Sports and Matchroom, they have to also be factoring that in. It's like, yo, we fight Kubrat Pulev. You know, he's got, you know, like a nice, like he's got a nice little fan base behind him. You know, a nice little fan base behind him. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be an easy fight, especially with Anthony Joshua having. I'm not saying his chin is suspect. Follow me. I'm not saying his chin is suspect, but I'm saying that, you know, being, you know, what happened with Dylan White in the amateurs. Okay, that was the amateurs. He beat Dylan White, knocked him out in the pros. Okay, that shot that he took from Dylan White in that fight. David Price saying he could knock him out. Also, the stiffness, like I really don't think, I really need to think he needs to stop lifting the weights. You know, I really think he needs to like not get any bigger, because when he came in, he was about 220 pounds, if I'm correct. Now he's up to close to 250, like 245, 249, something like that. I really don't think he needs to keep putting on like all this muscle. Yes, he needs it for the power, but I'm worrying about the movement, and I'm worrying about how he looks in rounds 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, which, if I'm correct, he's never been. You know, where's the longest he's been? With I forgot. Was it It's still Dylan White, right? I mean, I'm looking real quick. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, still Dylan White and Dominic Breazeale. You know, so I'm wondering how he'll look, you know, later on in fights. You know, especially when he keeps packing on like this mass. But anyway, I gotta answer this anyway. Good. I'm teaching controversy. Please subscribe.